Okay, I thought I'd show you guys. Started this. What I did was I turned off the main breaker, and then I had to go outside and kill the switch to the battery so I wasn't getting any power from backup. What I'm doing is I'm gonna change out these plugs. What is this, 1 amp? And the other side only has plugs. I'm changing them out to this, and we'll talk about it when I'm done. It's simple. Make sure the power's, now don't take my suggestion, I am not an electrician, but you open this. It's usually a flathead. Why they're always flatheads, I don't know. I hate flatheads. And then there's usually 2 screws that hold it in, see? And those are either flathead or Phillips, since you already got the dang flathead. Now, again, don't try this, hire a professional. But what I'm gonna do is I made dang sure that the power is off. So as you can see, these are some long screws. At least in mine it is, and they usually are. All right, so I'm getting the second bolt now. What I expect to see behind here, don't want to lose it between the bed. It should be a power and a ground. It's just that simple. Well, I hate when I say that because things never seem to be simple, but come on. All right, white, black, positive, negative, ground. That's all you got. That's all it is. Positive, negative, and your ground. So this is the new one. It's got its own plate. Let's see if this one fits over it. It does. But these are standard. These inserts are standard. Plates are usually standard. Standard size here also. But this plate that came with it matches better. So we're going to go with that. Let's get this thing undone. These that I bought are pretty nifty because you see the plate has no screws. It has this piece you screw in, and then this should just snap right on. How beautiful is that? Haha. All right, let's test this puppy out. I'm gonna use my phone. It's insured. I hate to be like that. I'm not usually like, oh, it's insured, I don't care, because I do care. It always costs somebody, but at least it's insured. I don't expect to see any problems. Now, what I want to explain to you about this is this one I just changed out on this side again had it had 2 1 amps and a 110. So why do I care? Well, if you have a newer phone, it's probably charging at 2.4, right? First of all, my other side didn't even have these. So then I had to plug in, and it takes up too much room in the bed, see, because we got our regular bed in here, it takes more room. But I want faster charging. Why? Oh, you just plug it in to be, you know, charged by the morning. Yeah, so what? Maybe I'm taking a nap and I want it charged before we go out that night. Anyway, so 2.4, it doesn't matter what it is, your phone will regulate it, if that makes any sense. Don't have it underrated. Your phone will struggle, get hot and whatever. So these are all 5 volts, by the way. 5 volt. Well, these I'm putting in here that I just did has 2 5 volt, but 5 amp. Now my phone's only 2.4, but in the future, who knows what the new phones are going to be charging at, right? So I'm just giving myself some room, right? Double what I need, because the phone will regulate it as long as it's rated enough. Let's see what it does. Boom. 26 minutes till full charge, like a dream. 25 minutes from 88%, 25 minutes till fully charged. So it'd be just the phone would fully charge in an hour and something. So I know it's fast charging. It's drawing what it wants to. It's drawing 2.4, even though I have a full 5 amps here. But remember, it's like in your house. I want you to think about it like this. You have a 20 amp breaker. Maybe you know a little bit about this, maybe you don't. Probably a lot of you know much more than I do, but I'm just sharing what I know. So you got a 20 amp breaker. You're running the microwave, the whatever else. If it pops, that means you drew more than 20 amps. But it's fine if you just run the microwave and you're drawing 10 amps on a 20 amp fuse, a breaker, whatever. It's not a fuse, it's a breaker, but they work the same. In other words, if you overload, it's gonna pop, so you don't fry your system. If anyone's wondering, this is what I got. Oh, these lights are funny. Cable matters. I got a 2-pack from Amazon.
Here we are in Louisville, Kentucky. We've been waiting in line for over an hour for the spectacular pumpkin jamboree. So over 5,000 pumpkins have been carved and we'll be riding through. And after that, we get to go to the sanatorium, the Waverly Sanatorium, who has been on TLC, Travel Channel, like all the different ghost shows. So we'll be doing that ghost tour tonight as well. Can't wait, totally excited. What about you, Shane?
I just want to meet the there's a guy there supposed to be, he's kind of a special needs guy, ghost is there. Supposed to be a big old guy.
He's like 7 foot tall.
Yeah, he's like, but I bet he's sweet. So he's gonna be like, hello. So see if we can pick him up for you. I want to meet him. You need to look up his name right now.
Coco can't wait to see all the pumpkins.
His name's Eric or something, right?
Yeah, something like that. I'll have to look it up.
So we're gonna see these pumpkins. It's not really...
We're just waiting in line.
I don't know if it's gonna be dark enough to get the full effect, but we got to get this in and get over to the sanatorium, is that what you call it?
Right, the Waverly Sanatorium. Back in the 1912 or something like that, it was a big hospital for tuberculosis. And people would go there, they would, create an environment that they thought would help cure tuberculosis, but of course it didn't.
No one left.
Not a lot of deaths.
You can check in, but you can't check out, right?
It's like the California song. You are.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
I know, they did such a good job.
Coco.
Coco.
Coco, stop. Roll up the window then if she's
Oh, okay. We're at the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. We're about to check in. I got my tickets from eventbrite.com and you hear that cackling in the background?
Here we are at the Waverly.
Hills Sanatorium, Waverly.
It's haunted anyway, and then we got a Halloween tour to go through. There's someone cackling in the background. We don't know if they actually work here or the ghosts.
The ghosts.
So this is Heaven Hill. Evan Williams and some other thing is here. I asked, and you'll see a lot of these. This is where they store the barrels. This is where they store the barrels in these big warehouses. Will you see it turning black? They call that angel fire. It comes from the barrels when they're sitting in there with the bourbon in there, and reaction happens and turns the building black. She said a lot of them actually do go ahead and paint it black because it's going to turn black anyway. But I think it's cool here to see how it's turning. So obviously we're in Louisville, Kentucky. So we just found out what's the difference in bourbon and whiskey. Bourbon is pure and whiskey has had something added to it. Didn't know. No, I didn't know if there was an underground. There it is. Hard to keep it in the frame. Personalized bat cells.
And your only measurement tool is a pair of metal pallets. Where you measure the bat, you measure the one you're cutting to see how much more to take off. It takes about 30 minutes to make a bat by hand. I'm going to give you a little demonstration to show you how it works.
Think of it like molds. They're like a mold. But it's not a mold, you understand? But I'm saying it's a blank, it's a mold, not a blank either.
Yeah.
They take that and they'll make bats from it. That's the original or the one-off.
Wow.
And then they will produce the bat from that. It's like a reader, like one.
Look how skinny that one is.
They'll load one of these bats on a reader and it'll read, kind of like when you copy a key, right?
Mm-hmm.
It reads that bat and then cuts out the other bat. Does that make sense?
So you can order one.
So cool.
This is the entrance.
That must be the entrance to the tour, right?
Yeah.
Museum and factory.
Did you say 46 or 26?
Game used bats. Use hand sanitizer. So I can come in?
Some hand sanitizer, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know what bat you like to hold?
Is there a Babe Ruth bat? Yeah.
Oh my god. Is this on? This is Shane getting ready to hold the Babe Ruth bat.
That was used around 1919. So it's an old school bat. It's very heavy. It's 42.5 ounces.
Did it get heavier over time like wood does? Wood gets more
Actually, a lot more bats take a loose wood. This wood looks right now and whatnot. Oh, I know you want to.
That's amazing. Can you? That is cool. Are you so excited? I don't know. So this is the Hank Aaron bat from what year would you say? It's an A99 model, 35 inch, 34.5 ounces. That is so cool.
It was used between 1973 and 1975.
Oh,
So he used it when he was with the Braves and also when he was with the Brewers.
how exciting. It's a good picture. Wow. Thank you so much. That is so cool. All right, Shane. Are you crying?
A little. Babe Ruth.
Yeah. For each home run the great Bambino hit, he made a little notch above the center brand of his Louisville slugger. You see all the little notches?
Where?
They're over the top. They like go in a sun pattern around.
Oh, I see it now. I see it. It's in the sun. It's right around the notch is right around the Louisville Slugger logo. Wow. Look at these old bats. Hugh Duffy, 1897.
Jeez.
Wow. We're talking old, baby. 1897, 1910, 1932.
Wow.
So we're talking 1897, guys. That top one right here. What time is it?